Now students, in previous video we have seen the graphical method of explaining stationary waves. In this video we are going to see the analytical treatment of stationary waves. If you remember, the displacement of incident wave is represented by A sine omega t minus kx, whereas the displacement of the reflected wave is represented by minus A sine omega t plus kx. Now if we find as these two superpose, and then only we get a stationary wave. So if we find the net displacement, it will be equal to A sine omega t minus k, take A common outside, sine omega t minus kx minus of sine omega t plus kx. Now we can solve it using an identity of trigonometry. Sine c minus sine d is equals to 2 cos c plus d by 2 sine c minus d by 2. Now we will consider this as c and this value as d. Okay, so using this identity we can write 2. Let us take 2 common, 2a, then cos c plus d will give you 2 omega t by 2, which will give you omega t, and sine c minus d will give you sine minus 2 kx by 2, 2 gets cancelled, minus kx. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. Now sine minus theta is always minus sine theta, so this will give you minus 2a sine kx cos omega t. Now if you remember the equation for a progressive wave, it is equals to a sine omega t minus kx, or you can say plus minus kx. If this is the component present in any of the equations of a wave, then that equation will be a progressive or a travelling wave. But it is not a case with stationary wave. Okay, here in stationary waves, this whole term 2a sine kx, it represents the amplitude, whereas the phase is represented by this cos omega t. If you remember the figures which we have drawn, if you remember, I told you sine kx positive, so this will be the wave. If negative, then this will be the wave. Okay, so this represents my 2a sine kx represents the amplitude here. Okay, now using this, if we talk about amplitude of a particle, we have seen in the graph also that amplitude of a particle, it is not always zero, not always maximum, it depends. But it depends on what? It depends on the position x of the particle and not on time t. Is it clear? So using this, if we find nodes, then if you remember, the displacement in case of nodes was always 0, so y net will be 0. Therefore using the equation minus 2a sine kx cos omega t, this comes out to be the equation for stationary wave. Now using the equation, we know this represents the amplitude, so 2a sine kx will be equal to 0. Now when is sine 0? When is sine 0? When sine is 90 degree, when sine is 0 degree. Okay, so we can say that kx will be equal to 0 or pi or 2 pi or 3 pi, then only this whole thing will be equal to 0. Now what is k? We know k is equals to 2 pi by lambda, propagation constant. So we'll put 2 pi by lambda in place of k. And now if we find value of x, how? X will become n pi. See, what does this show? 0, pi, 2 pi. This shows you the value of multiples of pi. So can we write it like this? 2 pi by lambda x is equals to n pi. N is the, if n is 0, 0 into pi will give you 0. If n is 1, 1 into pi will give you 1. If n is 2, 2 pi, n is 3, 3 pi, and 4 pi, and so on. So we can write this equation as 2 pi by lambda x equals to n pi. So we can say that kx is a multiple of pi, or if we find x from here, it comes out to be equal to n lambda by 2. So using this, if we put the respective values of lambda n equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on, we'll get the value of x. X is equals to 0. If you put n is equals to 0, if n is 1, lambda by 2, if n is 2, 2 gets cancelled, lambda and so on. And if you remember the graph which we have drawn, that we get nodes at lambda by 2, lambda, 3 lambda by 2, 2 lambda and so on, and that is what we are getting here. You can check. Okay, now considering the case of antinodes, we know that the particles which may show maximum displacement are antinodes. So here we know this is only possible in this equation, this is only possible if cos omega t is maximum, and if cos omega t is maximum, then this sin kx needs to be maximum, then only the maximum displacement 2a is possible. Is it clear? So these two needs to be maximum. When is sin maximum? When sin 90 degree is maximum. Sin 90 degree is pi by 2. So we can write that kx is equals to pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2 and 7 pi by 2. Now put the value of k, 2 pi by lambda x. If we write this equation in terms of n, we will get 2 pi by lambda x is equals to n plus 1 by 2 of lambda. Now put the value 0 here for values of n equals to 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Put the value 0 here. 0 plus 1 by 2 lambda will give you 0 plus 1 by 2 pi will give you pi by 2. 1 plus 1 by 2 will give you 3 pi by 2. 2 plus 1 by 2 will give you 5 pi by 2 and 3 plus 1 by 2 will give you 7 pi by 2. So we can say that when kx is a multiple of n 2n plus 1 pi by 2, then in that case we get antinodes. Then what will be x? If we solve it, we will get x is equals to n plus 1 by 2 pi by 2. Lambda by 2. Okay, so we can write n is equals to 2n plus 1 lambda by 4. Is it clear? So we'll get x is equals to this. Now put the values of n over here. If n is 0, this will give you lambda by 4. If n is 1, 2 plus 1, 3 lambda by 4. If n is 2, 2 2s are 4, 4 plus 1, 5 lambda by 4. If n is 3, 3 2s are 6, 6 plus 1, 7 lambda by 4. So in this way you will get the values for antinodes, and you can check it from the figure also. We have written already that we get antinodes at lambda by 4, 3 lambda by 4, 5 lambda by 4 and 7 lambda by 4. So this is what you are getting here. So this is the analytical method for finding out the nodes and antinodes in stationary waves. I hope you all have understood this.